Good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching this video, and welcome to the grand opening of Expedition Amusement. I am so excited to share this with you guys. This park just seems amazing. They have an amazing coast. Oh, let's get out of the way of these people so they can get board the bus over there. But yeah, this park has an amazing lineup, and I cannot wait to share it with you guys. So, without further ado, let's head on over to the gates and get right in. Entering the park right now, directly to the right, it will be the Grand Carousel. You can't have an amusement park without it. This is also where you're gonna find your classic food options. You get your gift shop, bathroom, and this wave turn right here is the first coaster, the Ultimatum. What a coaster this is. This is a 300-foot hybrid coaster, never before seen. Definitely should be an interesting ride. Right over to the right, that is the exit for the carousel. Let's head right under the wave turn, and you'll find Tiny Eye, which is one of our family attractions. Of course, we have to cater to our families out there who may not be tall enough to ride the big rides like the Ultimatum here. So, had to add a few family attractions in to cater towards families. So, going over here, we can see the Ultimatum sign and entrance off to the left. Very, very cool coaster, and cannot wait to ride this. Any POVs will be in the description. We won't go over that today. This video will only serve as the park tour to this park. So definitely check that out when you had the chance. Alright, so going over to the right now, we got a little plaza here for the Ultimatum. And over to the right is going to be the first water area. Of course, you have your changing rooms over there, and the main pool area with two slide structures. Today we won't be really going over all the pool areas. They're kind of just scattered amongst the park, so that's not really important to the overall park tour. So, heading straight now away from the pool, we got our second ride, which is Collider. This is gotta get away from the people first. This is our Enterprise ride. Also got some thrill attractions. There goes Ultimatum over his airtime hill right now. Very cool, very fast. Anyway, we have a variety of coasters, rides, all sort of that things, and this is just one of those thrill rides that we have. Making our way up the the kind of crowded midways right now. Luckily, we can just teleport right through them. Got some nice shots of the Ultimatum second half. You can see it going down the mid-course right now. You can really see the scale of it. Look how it towers over the skyline. This second half makes how much speed this has. Let's see it go right now. Absolutely incredible coaster. So coming up now, you have a fork in the road. That way leads to the tropical section, but we will get to that later. So we will continue on straight to the main midway of coasters. We'll get to that later. But for now, we can see S&S Hammer Swing, another one of our thrill attractions for those thrill seekers out there. Doesn't seem to be anybody on it right now, so we won't be able to see it go. And just to the left is, of course, Legend of Ka. What? Really nice that this park could buy it off from Great Adventure. I'm really excited to see it return here and its ultimate glory. Of course, this is an extension of the original layout, so very, very fun coaster. Of course, again, POVs will be in the description. That is the entrance and station building right there. And just to our right is going to be our Intamin Giga Coaster, Gravity Field. It's another one of those thrill attractions. Really have a good sense of speed on this ride. Unfortunately, the second train is out of commission, so that is the only train, so this typically gets one of the longest lines in the park. But either way, if you've ever heard of Millennium Force or Intimidator 305, this ride is kind of both of those rides combined. It has the lift hill of Millennium Force and has some of the maneuvers of Intimidator 305. So, very good coaster indeed. So anyway, heading up more of the midway here. It's just a coaster haven right here down this midway. And at the end of the path is going to be our B&M inverted coaster flight machine. So going up to the plaza right here, we can see the entrance sign right there, flight machine. Got some nice views of Legend of Ka. Always nice to have some views like that. But anyway, Flight Machine goes up a height of about 150 feet, has about 6 inversions. It's sort of in the mid-tier of B&M inverts, but overall, very good ride. Definitely check this out when you get time. There goes Legend of Kai right now. Incredible ride. So heading over to the right now, we got some nice palm trees around. You can see in the distance over there our Drop Tower ride, but we'll get to that. Also in the distance, we can see our fourth coaster? Yeah, fourth coaster. It'll be a B&M dive coaster called Descendants. This takes you up to a height of about 250 feet. Has some weird elements like this outer... I don't even know what to call this. Outer Bank Immelman? Something like that? Anyway, I'll just go down right now. Just the sheer speed it has as it takes this maneuver. And this ride lineup is absolutely stacked. There is absolutely no duds in this park. Get a nice view of the sign right there. Very picturesque. But either way, down that path is the entrance to Descendants and also the flat ride right here, which is... I forget the names of it. Doesn't matter. It mimics a pipe scream at Cedar Point, if you ever heard of that. But either way, Descendant entrance is down that pathway. Very nice coaster indeed. So we will head around to the backside of the sign. Normally this path isn't used, it's just so that people can spread out more, but obviously by this shot right here, nobody is on the path right now. This is the entrance to the drop tower. Can't have a amusement park without a drop tower, so there you go. Drop tower is right there. Got some nice rock formations around here, and we are now approaching the Mox Extreme Spinner, Fire Spinner. This is an absolutely insane roller coaster. It has 15 inversions, all on spinning ride vehicles. It's just an absolutely insane ride. This is one of the best in the park. We can see the horseshoe roll right here. Launches 2 times, top speed of 72 miles per hour. Has some insane elements, like Outer Bank into a roll, similar to Hyperia. Right here you got the sign, really embracing the fire name. The station's themed to a temple, just like you're taking on an old fire temple. That's what they were going for. It's also fairly tall as well, as we can see in the crow's nest element over there. You get some nice views of the track right here. You get right up next to it. As you can see it going in the crow's nest right now. Yeah, surprisingly close. You can almost touch the track. Of course, that is not allowed because you'd be extremely hurt if you do that. And right next to it is going to be our Ferris wheel Radius. It's a very nice ride to get a good view of the park. It's in the very back, so you can get good views of Legend of Ka, Flight Machine, Fire Spinner. There it goes right now. And our jungle section, of course, which we will get to just in a moment. As we can see, the trees are starting to increase right now. And coming up onto the right side is going to be our nature walk. This is a very nice change of pace for the park. You can walk through here and enjoy some of the nature that they have placed around. not too popular. Oh, I think that might be a lost kid. Uh, whose kid is this? I, is that your kids? Uh, anyway, yeah, this nature walk is a very nice change of pace in the park. Definitely recommend checking this out. And coming up to the right side is going to be Turbocharge, an SNS pneumatic launch coaster. It is a little out of the way, so this typically does not get a very long line. That does not mean that this is not a great ride, though. It has a top speed of 80 miles per hour, a height of 180 feet with that top hat right over there. As you can see, fire spinner going to the banana roll right now. But yeah, very great and intense ride. It has some nice moments of positive and negative G's. Has 3 inversions. Definitely come check this out when you are on the jungle side of the park. And speaking of jungle, as we get onto the main pathway here, just a nice shot of the backside of Legend of Ka. We'll take the other side of the nature walk. Again, another nice view of the nature around you. We can come up on our jungle section. This comes host to one of the better rides in the park, Jungle Stalker. Has about 4 inversions-ish. Lots of moments of airtime, 2 launches, top speed of 60 miles per hour. All the good stuff that you want in a launch coaster. Definitely recommend coming to the jungle section of the park and checking out Jungle Stalker here. So heading back now, we are going to make a right at this split right here. As soon as we get out of the jungle section. Very nice sign right there. So we are going to head down this pathway, and according to the palm trees right here, we are now entering our tropical section. This comes host to one of our main pool areas. Has that mega slide right there, and another slide just by the pool area. Right here is going to be your entrance to the green slide right here. Doesn't do a whole lot, but definitely fun. Definitely a fun experience. Come check this out when you're by the tropical section. Enjoying the views right here. Legend of Ka going up again. Now this area is very popular. It's a double dip into the main pool, and we'll get to the main pool later. This somehow is the most popular slide, even though it's really not much of a slide at all. You would expect that slide to be more popular, but apparently this one just outshines it. So don't expect a great experience just because there's a long line on this one. But as we can see over there, that slide also has quite a bit of a weight, so any ride here, don't expect a walk-on or anything, pretty much. But right now, this is going to be our main pool area. This is where the exits to those slides that we walked by earlier come out to. And also just a nice relaxation area to wind down after a long day at the theme park. As we can see, there's also some wave machines here by the edge of the pool, and off in the distance we can see some diving boards. Let's watch that person go. Perfect form. This is also where you can get some ice cream and milkshakes. Enjoy while you're lounging around, or just being in this crowd right here, because apparently this is a choke point. The park definitely has to fix that. This is also where it comes host to Monsoon, which is one of our water-themed flight attractions. This one typically doesn't get a line. It's definitely a sleeper hit at the park. Definitely check this out on hot summer day, and if you're not willing to pay for a pool pass. Alright, trying to navigate the crowd here. Again, good thing we can just clip right through them. You can't see it right now, but over here, oh, there we go. Right here is some of our loungers. This is where you can cool off by the poolside when you're just about done swimming. You can either dry off or just lounge out like this guy right here. Anyway, going up to the pathway this way, this is going to be where some of our main coasters of the tropical section will be. And heading off to the right here is where it's going to be our coaster plaza. You also get some very nice shots of the back half of Legend of Ka. Also crazy to think that it goes from all the way over there, all the way over here. Just the insanity of that ride is just incredible. But yeah, this area comes host to 3 of our main coasters, all loosely based on tropical themes, such as our first one right here, which is going to be Surf's Up. This is a B&M surf Oh, I don't know why I just jumped there. Guess I'm getting excited for Surf's Up. Oh yeah, Surf's Up. I love Surf's Up. Yeah. Anyway, Surf's Up is our B&M surf coaster. It's definitely more extreme than Pipeline. Takes a lot more negative G moments, more than graceful. Again, just like Pipeline. And conveniently right next to it is going to be Red Streak. This is our 200-foot floorless coaster, as we can see it going in the brakes right now. This is a 200-foot floorless coaster that goes upside down 13 times, so really insane how they managed to pull this off. It goes extremely fast. As we can see, it's going up the list right now. Once we get around this way, I'll show it off to you. The sheer speed that this ride pulls off. But yep, 13 inversions, definitely not for the faint-hearted. Let's see how this runs right now. Got a barrel roll down drop for the main drop, and just look at the speed it takes at this Cobra roll. Just an insane element for an insane coaster. Again, no duds at this park. All of them are hits. Such as this last coaster that we have, which is going to be Seagull. This is a B&M flying coaster. Not typical of the other flying coasters. This one, first off, doesn't have a traditional drop. It kind of helixes around, mimicking the movements of a seagull in its flight pattern. But either way, it's more intense, more positive G-heavy. Also has more inversions than the other ones, sporting 6 inversions rather than the typical 4 or 5 that the flying coasters have. Got some nice orange and white trains mimicking, of course, the seagull. But yeah, definitely a very good finale piece to a very good park. So now we are going to head back to the entrance. We're going to take the pathway I mentioned in the start, back to the entrance. Definitely recommend checking this out if you're really big into coasters. You will really never get bored here. I can guarantee you that. There's just so much to do. I believe this is a 2-day park. There's just so much to do here, so much not to miss out. There's Legend of Ka going on its mid-course. And if you also get the time, just make sure to stop by and chill out on one of our park benches. If roller coasters aren't more your speed, we typically don't have many attractions geared toward families. If you come here with your family, you're typically gonna want to spend your day towards the front entrance of the park. That's where most of our family attractions will be. Definitely stay tuned for any improvements, though. That they definitely have some work to do. But this is definitely a good start to one of the great parks that we will soon to know. Anyway, we're going under the main structure of Ultimatum's first turn. Again, just marveling at the sheer size that it has, and also the speed that it takes these elements at. And coming up here will be the original fork from the entrance. We'll hang a right and head towards the park exit. I just want to thank you for tuning in, watching this video, this park tour of the grand opening. Definitely not. I don't believe the park is finished with their expansions yet. I definitely think that there is room for improvement, but once again, very good start for this soon to be amazing amusement park. And again, if you ever get the time, make sure to come out to Expedition Amusement. It'll satisfy all your boredom, make sure all your needs are satisfied as well. And so as we head towards the exit, I just want to thank you for watching this video. So, that will be it for this park tour of Expedition Amusement. Very excited to see how they expand in the future, and very excited for you guys to get out here. So, thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please don't be afraid to leave a like. Make sure to leave a comment for anything you want to see improved or any future videos you guys would want to see. Of course, subscribe if you would like to see more content just like this, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.